My name is Ralph Ricketson. I'm the office chief for surveys for District 7, which is Los Angeles and Ventura counties. And I've been a cyclist for, I've ridden a bike all my life, but I guess as an adult, an avid cyclist for, probably the last 10 years.
I'm Keith Sellers, landscape architect. I've been cycling all my life, riding road bike for 14 years. And my first time on Angeles Crest was about 10 years ago.
Well, it's great to be able to come up and ride the mountains. I've ridden on Angeles Crest Highway many times, and back when they repaved it, we had fresh new asphalt paving. It was great. It was nice smooth riding. Since they put the chip seal on, it's a much rougher ride, but the bigger issue is probably safety, because most cyclists ride either on or to the right of the white fog line that's on the right shoulder of the road. But then on the other hand too, you're in the mountains, and so the roads aren't as wide as they are in the more urbanized areas, and so you don't have the luxury of a nice wide clean paved shoulder as you do in non-mountainous areas. So.
Yeah, it makes the shoulder not as fun as it used to be. I feel like I want to ride out of the shoulder in the lane, but can't do that on Angeles Crest when the car's passing it.
On bikes like this with such skinny tires and such high tire pressures, there's very little contact area with the road. So you need all the traction you can get.
I think it's great that we're addressing comments that we got from the cyclists. We come out here and ride it just like they do.
Of course, the chip seal, it's a good durable surface. It lasts, it'll give the road another 10 years, that kind of thing, 8 to 10 years, depending on, what the weather environment is. And, but it is a rougher surface, and a rougher surface, it's, more friction, you can't move as quickly and things like that. And you feel just that little rumble all the time versus, just having a nice smooth feel in the handlebars and seat.
Hey guys, follow me. All right, here's the test section coming up. Let's see, it's still a little bumpy here. Still bumpy. Oh, there's a bump there. Little smoother. Yeah, it is an improvement. Yeah, this is not bad. This needs to be evened out. Okay, another, chip seal, guys. All right, watch it. Not too. You definitely get some speed on that sand.
Making 1 mile an hour going 10.
Here comes another test section, guys.
Here's your sand story.
Oh, this is a sand one? Oh,
This is nice here.
I like this.
This is cheaper.
You know, it's kind of smooth. It's a lot slipperier.
Cheaper, I mean, less expensive. It's like a marketing.
We had the opportunity today to ride 2 sections of Highway 2. There was 2 sections that had improvements. One was a sand improvement and one was a small gravel improvement. Personally, I like the sand improvement, but I was riding in the middle road where it was a little bit more worn down by the cars going by, and I find that the sand was really smooth. And actually, I got a little bit more speed going downhill. I didn't have to pedal, but my friend here, Buck, rode the right side, which cyclists always ride on. And what was your take on the right side?
I like the top section, and I was riding on the right. I found it to be smoother. As I got to the next section, it seemed rougher, and certainly an improvement to the gravelly chip seal or whatever you want to call it. I find that really hard when you're going downhill. The vibration is really rough, and I enjoy both of those sections, but I think the upper one might be more consistent and smoother.
We rode both test strips. They seemed equally good to me. The 1/4-inch aggregate, as a paving contractor, I would say the one with the larger aggregate would probably be would last longer, and that's what we want. We want something that's going to be smooth and last until the full repaving can be done in somebody else's lifetime. So I'm appreciative that Caltrans is looking into this, and let's hope one or the other one, either one of them would be better than nothing for all of us.
We're very, number one, very grateful to Caltrans and the county and the city for addressing this issue. Again, as Bob said, I think that the major issue here that we're dealing with is safety. With this large aggregate we have here, it can cause some serious physical damage to you. As far as the rideability of the 2 test sections, I think both of them are adequate as far as what we need as cyclists. I am not opposed to either one. According to what Bob mentioned, he's the concrete guy, that the 1/4-inch aggregate will last longer, which is good for both Caltrans and the cyclists. But the rideability of each section was adequate from a cyclist perspective compared to what we had before. Again, the speed differentiation is probably 0.8%. That's a lot when you're going 10 miles an hour, which we're all happy about that. But I think that again, from a safety perspective, I think that either one of these is great compared to what we had originally.
The chip seal that got put down a couple of years ago was really problematic from my point of view as a cyclist. It's really rough and it's really dangerous. It's dangerous because it's harder to control the bike going downhill. So I'm very grateful to CalDOT that they've put down these test sections. I thought both test sections were a big improvement over what we have right now in the chip seal. Maybe marginally preferred the second, but be thrilled to see either. A big step up from what we have right now in the chip seal.